class. Welcome back after spring break to your first module following it, which is Module 9. So week 9, and we're looking at healthcare around the globe. But before we move forward, something for you to start thinking about where you're at with. You've got 2 more assignments coming up. The largest is your paper due on the 16th of April. So less than a month away. Make sure that you have watched the video on how to write a sociology paper. Make sure that you've used journal articles for your paper and you follow the guidelines given to you on the syllabus on the length of the paper. So very important issues. I would also recommend that you consider having someone else read it before you turn it in, and also go through the checklist that I'll be placing on the class information under course content area soon under the syllabi of a checklist of things before you turn in your paper. So it's a very important piece of your grade, being worth 200 points, equal to your excellent discussions so far, as you start thinking about how powerful those discussions are in the process. With that said, let's talk about healthcare around the globe. Well, you already know that our healthcare system doesn't look like many other healthcare systems. Many other countries have universal healthcare, they have coverage for all, they have portable systems, and so there is this ethical debate that goes on. Is there a right to health care? So as we start examining what's in this chapter, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the PowerPoints. As you start looking at these different systems, the book covers it well, but I'm going to give you some more information in what you'll view in the information. Germany is considered one of the best healthcare systems in the world, and it was one of the first to establish social insurance so that everyone had access to healthcare. Denmark is considered an excellent country for healthcare. And you even heard in the elections when the candidates were campaigning, Bernie Sanders talked about how good Denmark's system this is, but understand it's a socialistic system where you pay almost 60% of your income in taxes. I've got to tell you, I have visited hospitals and healthcare systems in Ireland and Denmark, and I visit them across the country when we tour, just to understand healthcare systems a little differently in different places. And the healthcare in Denmark is very personalized. Your neighborhood community, that reach out, that place of really knowing. And therefore, in many of these countries, they have better health. Now, I was able to see some healthcare when I was in China, and I don't go as often as my colleague, Dr. Madigan, does, who goes every year and teaches in China. But the model is a combination of looking at modern healthcare and their historical healthcare that is in place of healing. And what's interesting about it is it works to provide the health that the country needs into place, and relatively inexpensively for the population. So let's look at what you're going to be looking at this week beyond what you're reading in class. For Module 9, I'm asking you to look at a documentary from PBS, Frontline, Sick Around the World. Now, this particular video explores different healthcare systems than you're looking at. It looks at Japan's in this process, but gives you an idea of how different the healthcare systems work. Now, if you recall from our module before break, when we were talking about the U.S. healthcare system, we looked at a video that was created by the same person, this same entity that looks at healthcare systems. There are multiple ones to look at different levels at different countries at a deeper level. So I think it's important as you explore this that you might want to consider looking at some of these. I've left the link here to the Australian, but he also covers Singapore, Switzerland, England, Canada, France, and Germany at a deeper level. With that said, this is going to be a very short video to kick you off and bring you back into thinking about class, but a lot to think about of how different the rules are and the rights to healthcare, and how different countries view healthcare as a right in the same way as free speech. So I'll be looking forward to your discussion. Keep doing a great job on those. And let me know if you have questions. Especially let me know if there's ways I can help you with your paper. Have a great day.